Hello from South Texas. I'm going to solve a problem here today that I generally need to do about once a year or so. This is my water supply line coming in from the ground. It's public water. Coming in, going up, turning right, going into the house, and then coming up for my water the grass outlet. Water the grass outlet or whatever. As I may have said, it doesn't get terribly cold in South Texas, and when it doesn't get cold for very long. Now, the obvious solution in most of the country is just to install a heat tape and run the power to the heat tape over to an outlet, and you're good to go. Well, I don't have any heat tape, and I'm kind of cheap anyway. And like I said, it just really isn't worth it. So it isn't going to be that cold for that long. So what I have done is I have a pair of old coveralls. Here's the collar. And I'm going to wrap those coveralls around the pipe. Like so. All right. And then I need a heat source. Okay, so here we go. Now we've got the thing wrapped around the pipe. Goes pretty much all the way down to the ground. Up, 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 up. And so. Alright, so I need a heat source. So I have a conventional trouble light. Like so. With a light bulb. And I'm ready to hang this thing inside here to produce a source of heat. And I will then attempt to cover the trouble light up. And we're good to go. Now, this doesn't look great, but I don't intend to leave this thing on here for the entire winter, just for a day or so until the temperature comes back up above freezing. Now, but the light bulb that I have chosen, or the light bulb that I have, the only one I have, is an LED bulb, and while it's a 60 watt equivalent bulb, it only dissipates about 9 watts, which isn't very much. So this thing is not going to work in Alaska, but it doesn't have to. What I do need to know is whether or not the bulb is putting out enough heat to prevent the pipe from freezing. Now, I can go inside and run the water, which is the conventional way of doing it, but I have decided to build myself a fast digital thermometer. Now, people think of the word, when they think the word digital, or they hear the word digital, they think about digital displays and so forth. Well, digital really, in the most fundamental way, is really 0 or 1. That's the fundamentals of the digital, or actually the binary number system. So I basically need a digital thermometer, which is not very precise. Actually, it's very precise, but it's not very granular. I can't tell if it's 37 or 38 degrees, but I can tell if it's 32 or 33. So what I have is a little container of water. And I'm going to take that container of water and I'm going to put it inside my little thing, like so. And then I can come out, every so often and see whether the water is frozen or not. Now, what's important is that the water can kind of freeze in the pipe, and the water will work in the house, but you really don't know whether the pipe is truly frozen out here in the yard. So my intent is to come out and check my little digital thermometer and make sure the light bulb is still working, and then close it back up, go back in the house, and not be worried. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit subscribe. And like I said, this is really just the most recent one of a number of videos that I have for how to do things fast. It may not be the best way, but it is fast. So thanks for watching this far, and good luck. Bye.